Breaking news. A hijab-clad woman was shot by police at a metro station in Paris, and the situation left her in critical condition. The incident unfolded amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life on a nondescript afternoon. Parisians, accustomed to the rhythm of their city, found their routine shattered as the metro station transformed into a stage for an alarming event. The woman, wrapped in, was caught up in a situation that spiraled out of her control and into the public sphere, transforming a mundane day into a heart-stopping experience for all present. The metro station, usually a place of constant activity and motion, turned eerily silent as the magnitude of the situation began to sink in. The woman's aggressive statements, laced with a note of desperation, rose above the muted whispers and murmurs. Her cries of "Allahu Akbar" and "You're all going to die" reverberated through the station, sounding alarm bells that echoed long after her voice faded away. The chilling echo of her words left a palpable tension hanging in the air, leaving commuters frozen in disbelief. This incident, a stark reminder of humanity's capacity for violence, comes at a time of heightened sensitivity in France. The nation is still reeling from the recent killing of a schoolteacher, a crime with jihadist undertones related to the ongoing Israel-Gaza conflict. This event only serves to fuel the flames of this unease, raising fresh fears in this time of already heightened tensions. The police, initially attempting to de-escalate the situation, urgently found themselves faced with a crossroads. The woman, whose behavior was becoming increasingly hostile and dangerous, left the officers with no choice but to resort to drastic measures. Fearful for their own safety and the safety of innocent bystanders, the police made the difficult decision to open fire. A tension-filled silence followed the discharge of the lethal weapon, the echo of the gunshots still resonating in the air. Swiftly, paramedics arrived at the scene. Their arrival brought with it a sense of urgency as they worked quickly and tirelessly to stabilize the woman. In the midst of the chaos, she was rushed to the nearest medical facility, a place equipped with the necessary tools and professionals to handle her critical condition. The hospital, a beacon of hope in the chilling night, was her only chance of survival. Unsettling rumors began to circulate about the unidentified woman. Whispers suggested she might be the same individual who in the previous year had issued chilling threats against counter-terrorism patrols. This speculation was followed by the revelation that she had been a patient in a psychiatric ward, further complicating the narrative. The woman's identity remains unconfirmed, but there are speculations that she might be the same individual who made threats against counter-terrorism patrols in the preceding year and had been placed in a psychiatric ward. Despite her threats, the woman did not possess any explosives at the time of the shooting. Amidst the chaos, a wave of fear had swept over the crowd as they processed her threat. The atmosphere was tense, a palpable pressure hung in the air, threatening to explode the peace of a regular day. People were gripped by a sudden fear, and their faces were a mirror of panic and confusion. It was as if time had come to a standstill, the only sound being the deafening silence of dread. To prevent any potential damage, the authorities swiftly moved into action. Precautionary measures were taken with a sense of urgency as every minute was critical, an echo of the ticking time bomb that could potentially exist. The metro station was immediately evacuated, an exodus of people running in fear, hoping to escape an unseen danger. It was a scene of rushed goodbyes, hurried exits, and unsaid prayers. The operation was a display of coordinated chaos, a finely choreographed dance of emergency response. After the dust had settled, the incident sparked a whirlwind of questions, leading to the initiation of 2 investigations. Each of these investigations was a search for answers, a quest for truth amid a sea of uncertainty. One investigation dug into the woman's actions, her motivations, and her past, trying to source a reason for her dangerous threat. The other investigation was centered around the use of lethal force by the police. What were their guidelines? Could there have been a less drastic response? The incident has sparked 2 investigations, One focuses on the woman's actions and the other on the use of lethal force by the police. As it stands, the metro station has returned to normal operations, and the woman remains in critical condition at a nearby hospital. It's a bustling weekday morning, and pedestrians are once again using the metro services, the eerie echoes of the incident seeming distant. A faint hint of trepidation hovers over the commuters, but life goes on as it must. The city, ever resilient, refuses to buckle under the weight of adversity, the rhythm of daily life pulsating with a stubborn tenacity. Mornings are still filled with the rush hustle, the aroma of coffee and freshly baked pastries wafting from the nearby street vendors, the air charged with a sense of urgency. The authorities continue their relentless pursuit for answers, their investigations into the incident still ongoing. CCTV footage is being reviewed, witnesses are being interviewed, and the crime scene is under microscopic scrutiny. The incident, a stark reminder of the fragility of safety, has stirred up an understated unease amongst the public. The city's heartbeat is palpable, its spirit unbroken, but there is an increased emphasis now, more than ever, on the importance of maintaining vigilance in public spaces. This incident has become a reminder of the challenges we face on a global scale, echoing the question of safety in public spaces. Awareness and education are critical, with calls for increased security measures and public safety initiatives. Conversations about public safety are now at the forefront of social discourse. The incident a brutal reminder that vigilance is paramount. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.